Hello everyone. How are you? Hope you're doing well. It's 4:45 a.m. my time on Wednesday morning. Um had a few issues yesterday in real life that stopped us from being able to do a live yesterday evening. So today I'm bringing in this is what I planned on doing. We cut all our grass yesterday or the other day. Got it all taken care of. Um, we bought this unit here. Now, the reason we bought this, I'm about to show you why. I was unable to find anything else that basically I could afford, first of all, and second of all, that would sort of help me get some of these oak trees. But today, we're going to cut that oak tree right there. That one. Yes, this one. Uh, and we're probably going to wind up cutting this one as well. I want to try to line this up where this is the row right here going across. So, and we need wood. Um, so yeah, let's get started. Hope you all are having a great morning, afternoon, whatever it is when you're watching this. Appreciate you coming in and supporting the channel. Um, hmm, that was unexpected. I probably should have cut that in a different direction. So, now we've got that, we're going to jump back in here. And let's see if we can't get a hold of this tree. Alright. See if we can push this out a little bit. Yep. Okay. So the reason we bought this is, as you can tell, it's got a decent size on it. Now, I don't think we can quite reach around. Let's see if we can get this. There we go. Let's see if we can drag it out a little bit. There we go. This, okay, it's caught on something it looks like. But the fun bit here is that the articulation helps us a little bit with moving it around. I think we finally got this out now. Let's find out. Yes, it's heavy. And, alright, let's see if we can put that down. Oop, nope, not what I wanted to do. Push it around. Thank you. There we go. Now if I can grab this in the right spot, push it around, bully it a little bit. Okay. We really need to wait on the back of this bad boy. But in saying that, all we need to do is get it to our trailer. If we can get it to our trailer, we have this beat. I'm sure some people are saying, you know, you could get an excavator. Yeah, we could. But even an excavator, I'm not 100% sure this would actually work with an excavator. Okay, let's creep back a little bit. We can sort of get this in here, I think. Let's see. Alright, lift it back up. Wait, what? Okay, we're gonna let go now. It does work. It doesn't work the best, but it does work. Um, so yeah, we're going to get and conveniently, it will hook up to the trailer. Slap some straps over the top of it, and carry on. So for now, this is our method of dragging these trees in to our wood production here. And there you go. So while it's not the best, it is better than basically using one of our tractors with this and pushing it from over there to here. Um, so yeah, it works. All right, guys, I'm going to do a jump cut now because we need to grab 2 more of these and get those over here to our wood chip production there. And I'll bring you back in once we get that done. I know in live we would have had to do this as we were working on it, but yeah. For this one, we're just gonna, I think I might put this over here since we've got our all our grass cut and see if I can't drag it out here. I think that might actually work better than trying to fight it up in the trees. But anyway, guys, let me do a quick jump cut here. So I will, hang on a minute. I gotta try to remember what my pause button is. It's been a while since I've done this. So, let's see. Okay. Um, so it would appear that it is that. Or is it? Okay, we found the pause button, so I'll bring you back shortly. Okay, so we got the trees done. Just to let you know, the double, or I guess triple articulation on this is a really interesting way to try to put this back in here. But I think we're managing to figure it out, which is kind of good. So yeah, um, you know what? Close enough. All right. So this is our new shed that we set up for our equipment over here. And yeah, I think it works out pretty good. I would have brought it in from the other direction, but as you can see, it won't fit. So, I mean, I'll probably bring it in with the tractor here. Yeah, I could have brought it in with the tractor, but alas, we did not. I will pull it forward a little bit just to fit it underneath the shed completely. I know, seems a little pedantic, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see if we can pull this up just a tad. I do need to, whoops, wrong direction. I do need to finish up putting more gravel and stuff under the shed area here. But for now, it's it'll work. Actually, I need this tractor. Let's drop that. We'll go over here and grab our trailer. This little funky trailer here. This one's can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. It is a modded trailer. I can't remember exactly where I got it from. But I do know that sometimes it can be rather painful to deal with. We did skip into the month of May from April, and I didn't grab my stuff coming out of here. So there might be more in there than I thought. Is that it? No, should be one more coming out. I keep forgetting to go get that mod that says that tells it to spawn it. We'll have to do that at some point. But all of these, this is May, so OSB basically just goes straight into storage. Because the price for it is not good until I think it's January. Um, just, this is for my own. You're probably shouting at me. Yeah, it's January, dude. Yeah, it's January. Just want to be sure of that. We have been um, constantly putting wood chips over into this area because, well, we want these paper rolls, and I think it's carton and paper rolls. We want them to be coming out because they pay really well. Now, Farmer Donkey came out with a was it no? Hang on a second. It's a factory that he came out with, and it's called um, I don't know where it would be, but I don't even remember what it looks like now. Um, haven't been awake very long. Um, desperately needed some sleep. So Farmer Donkey has come out with a mod, and chipping wood. This is it right here. There's the Unreal one, and then there's the normal one. Um, I'm going to use this at some point. Just not in this playthrough, but if you're watching my other one with the Ultimate Domination Challenge, I'll probably be using it in that one because we need a chipping wood sawmill type setup. Um, yeah, so it will probably be in there. That one I will be going live with on Thursday night, which is tomorrow night. Granted, if everything goes well. Occasionally we do have issues in the life that crop up. And are you are you serious? Really? Um, Hang on a minute. You know, I was saying the other night, loading method, Alt left shift A, Alt left shift A. What does it do? It's not showing me what it does. Let's put that off. Well, it didn't change it. So Alt left shift A. Oh. Global settings, prolong, prevail. Okay, I guess it's not going to cooperate with me. But in saying that, so if we take that off, and let's just say, I'm going to super strength this, guys. I know it's not realistic, but I'm trying to figure out why it wouldn't. So, like, why would it not? Well, that didn't work as planned, did it? Why would it not put them this way? Have I just not got it wide enough? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I need to take it into into my shop. But then why would it not do this? You know what I mean? Like, they can easily fit up there. So I'm a little confused as to why it wouldn't do it. Sometimes the universal auto load is a real kind of strange, you know, like it just doesn't make sense. Anyway, we're going to take this and we're going to go shove this into our sell everything over here because, well, you know, I mean, we have money, but more money is always a nice thing. And as you can see, we have trees growing, we have crops growing. We're going to jump into June here as soon as I can get all this cleaned up. We're going to jump into June because I want to fertilize the field. This field. I forgot to roll it. Silly person that I am. Forgot to roll it, and we do need to fertilize it because it will be producing sorghum soon. So let's see if we can jump across here. 80,000, more than happy with that. Now we do have, well, let's grab this. I need to, let's grab that. And this. We have put in another Granny's knitwear right there. As you can tell, I haven't really done much else with it at the moment. It is running, and it is set up to make clothes. And we got sugar out, so we are producing chocolate milk. Look at that. Or is it? Yeah, that's chocolate milk. It's producing chocolate. Okay, well, apparently we need sugar, so it looks like we're going to have to put in another one of Omatana's farm factories because this one's currently working on wheat for flour and sugar beets cut to produce sugar. Now either I'm going to have to increase the production on those or I'm going to have to put another one in. Because it can't seem to keep up with the demands of both of my dairies here. So that one, we have strawberry milk bottle, and then we have chocolate milk bottle. But yeah, I have been taking 1 pound of sugar and going into this dairy, and 1 pound of sugar going into that one. Flour is coming over to our bakery, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to put all of our sorghum or wheat into the bakery there and just start producing flour and stuff from there and remove the wheat from Omatana's and just let it produce nothing but sugar. I think that would be the best bet. We are not taking that because to take that we need to put it in Omatana's, and we have already proven that this trader and Omatana's factory do not like one another for some reason. Okay, let's get this back over here. Still got to put some roads in. I mean, as much as I use this, we should have already had a dirt road coming through here, basically. Some of the trees, as you can see, are in the way down through here. I'm going to cut those out. So it's sort of a path like this. You know, just kind of a straight path through. That will get done off screen. Not going to do it on here. And then we'll replant to kind of line all this up. But yeah. So now, I was discussing with Miss Dust Bunny I think it was yesterday or the day before, I don't know. I didn't have a lot of sleep. That this playthrough is kind of almost done as far as what we what our requirements are, because in the Homestead Act of 1862, and this is purely an updated Homestead Act challenge that I set for myself. If you wish to do so, you could actually buy the land at the land market value when you got the land. That's more or less how it worked out. Now, the land cost of what we currently have, let's pop over here for a second. Okay, so the land cost, we have 6 of them. Each one of these cost 85,000. That was the land value. To buy these 6 plots of land is 514,000, I believe it is. Let me just double check my calculations on that. Don't want to be giving out the wrong information. 510,000, I believe. I'll just double check that. That is 6, right? 6 parcels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So it's 510,000. We have that, so we could literally buy it out right now, own the land outright, and in fact, we could buy these 3 up here. And I'm tempted to buy sort of this one here, so we can have the access to the rest of the pond. Now, if we do that, I'm actually really enjoying playing around on this particular map. So if we do that, I might actually just take this back down, because I'd love to see how we go with our beef cattle, our chicken, our dairy cows. Actually, speaking of dairy cows, we have 250 of those eggs. 0. Huh. I could have swore we had more eggs than that. Anyway, these guys are producing slowly. They're 1 month old, but we are getting a little bit of manure and slurry from them. We have a fair bit of this. Let's see. These guys are really going. I think it's at 8 months that, yeah, these guys will start producing soon, or will start producing as of next month. So, yeah. These guys are already producing, all of them. Excellent. All these guys are producing. And then we have these guys, and we have 26,000 liters of milk. Manure's low, and slurry is, well, we got plenty of room for slurry. So we'll have to move the milk next month. We did get more grass in here. That's being turned into silage on that one, and being turned into hay on that one. Yes, I know they are a bit different. I'm actually going to use this one and grab my rig and drain 62,000 liters of that to put into this, because the grass, okay, I'm not really sure what was going on there. The grass that we put in is turned into hay and silage. Yeah, hay and silage. What that does is produce methane for us. So if you look here, wait, we're doing this right now, I think. Yeah, we're producing some herbicide. Silage. So that produces, if we go grass to silage, it produces methane. And if we go grass to hay, that doesn't produce it, but we're making a lot of silage. Anyway, we might actually, I think we did stop that one because we can always produce hay elsewhere in our other productions here. So we might turn both of these into hay and then just dump everything, start dumping stuff back into this just to produce the silage. And then, of course, we can take the silage out of here and shove it into our commodity shed here. We can shove it in here and get TMR. In saying that, we can actually get TMR out of here, if I recall correctly. Wait, are we producing? I wasn't even aware that we were producing sugar beet in here because I haven't put any in. How odd. I thought we could produce TMR out of here. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. That would, yeah, that would, yep, that would make sense. We can produce TMR. Now, TMR out of here is different from TMR out of here because it's 500, 500, 200. This, to get back to it, 200, 180. So I'm thinking we might not want this anymore. Just as a side note. And just start going here. So pull everything out of here, put it in here, and then we can turn that area into a place where we can park our trailers. Not that we really need to worry about it because, well, the TMR trailer that we have in there stays in there to maintain TMR in the cow shed, and then the milk trailer stays there, and then the dump trailer stays over there where the wood chips is. Anyway, all right, let's get in next month so we can get some fertilizer done. I think we've got everything done, but you know what? If we don't, it'll be fine until next month. Okay. Of course, as per normal, not enough places to put sheep wool. I did set up some lights in here so that we could work on our tractors should we need to have to do that. All right. Let's go get our thing over here. Actually, this one I'm going to grab the fertilizer unit. It's right here. Oh, let's go ahead and pay off the loan. I think that's something we should do right now. Finances. We have that loan. Done. Loan's paid off. All right. Let's grab this. Okay. Let's try again. Excellent. All right. We will set a worker on doing fertilizing. And yeah, that'll be that. Obviously, we will do a few other things. Let's go ahead and let him do that. Him, her, them, whatever. Wait, what? Field not ready for this work or already work? Wait, what? Let's move that. Oh, okay. This one needs to be done. Okay, cool. Well, we'll put them on doing the grass field then. I knew something needed to be fertilized. I just messed that up. That's all. Okay. We'll let them get our grass field fertilized because that's always useful. they doing it? Yep, absolutely wonderful. Okay, and now we will get all this into storage and stuff like that. But there you go, guys. As you can see, we are doing fairly well in this. Um, I know it's a kind of a shorter video, but I mean, there's really nothing that we're doing here except for basically normal chores now. I will go over and before we head out, I'll go over here and show you what the chickens have been doing. Um, yeah, it says we have no eggs, but there's 2 pallet eggs right there. So, I don't know, guys. We have eggs, but it's just not showing it. And we'll have to get grass in. All the wool is about to go into our granny's knitwear. We put in 60,000 liters of wood into our wood chip production. Of course, we'll be taking some from there. Let's see. I think it's oats. Oats will be harvested next month. Sorghum will be harvested in August. So yeah. Um, so this should be ready to go for Saturday. I'll be doing some other stuff in the background, prepping for Saturday's live with this. And as you can see, oh well, we yeah, we got some sugar and everything there. Cool. Um, so as you can see, we are traveling along quite well. The next amount of wool, now this one's not full yet. It's almost full now. This one, yeah, and this one, yeah. So by the time we get our wool from, we'll have to go in, once it passes 7 o'clock, we'll get the additional wool that wasn't able to be, to be able to be placed. We'll get it, and we'll fill these two up with that. So, yeah. Um, we are producing more milk than I expected. Um, I thought I'd set this to distributing, but apparently not, because it came out right there. I am glad that we are getting our strawberry milk, though. I like strawberry milk. I like strawberries. And we're getting chocolate milk, which, hey, even I used to drink chocolate milk when I was growing up, so, I'm not sure when that's going to be good for sale, but I'll definitely let you guys see that when we sell all this off. And I gotta remember we're going to be putting wheat in there, and we got all those sugar beets back there we gotta fix up and everything. But okay, guys, as you can see, we are doing really well on this. There is decorations and more roads that we gotta build and stuff along those lines. But like I say, I think at some point in the near future, we're going to kind of put this on a little bit of the back burner. It may be that we just bring it out for the occasional live, and otherwise we are just running it maybe in recorded episodes, just showing what we've been doing to it and things along those lines. Let me just back up. That should be plenty of sugar beet going in there. Strawberries. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I know it's not a very long one. Like I say, there's most of this is just, what I would classify as daily upkeep. Um, you know, put some sugar in there, put strawberries in there. We'll put flour in this one. Blah blah blah. But yeah, I will bring you guys back when we do more. Obviously, I'll be doing a fair bit off camera now, but I think we'll do Saturday for this one, and then next week I think we're going to change things up a little bit. I think we'll do Tuesdays for the ultimate domination challenge, and I think we'll do Thursdays. I'm looking at just doing a kind of a fun get in and have a bit of a play around thing, which I'm having really good fun in this, so I might just do this one for the fun one. And I want to start testing out more mods and kind of showing you guys how those work, um, what you can get out of them, what you put in, blah, blah, blah. Not sure if you'll like that, but if you do, let me know. Put it down in the comments. Um, and also, what would you be interested in seeing me play? Is there a particular map? Are there particular mods? I'd like some of your input on what you might like to see played, what mod you might like included, things along those lines. So if you could do that, I'd greatly appreciate it. I appreciate your time. If you liked it, if you could leave me a like, that'd be fantastic. It does help the channel. If you've been around for a little bit and you like what you see, if you could subscribe, that'd be great. If you don't, look, I get it, I understand. And anytime you post a comment, that's really great. Apparently, it helps the algorithm. Don't know. I haven't really researched it, but if you could, that'd be great. Just putting down in the comments, something that you like, you didn't like, whatever. Um, anyway, let me get going. I have a few things I've got to do today. It's almost 5:30 in the morning. I've got a few things I got to take care of before I head into town. But look, guys, thank you so much for your time. Take care of yourselves. Hope you have a fantastic day, and we will talk to you later. Take care.